Hey, good morning, and we're live. I think I don't know, this software's kind of slow, but it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Welcome. Getting a little earlier in the mornings here. Like I said, we're going to start getting a little bit earlier in the mornings when we do the show, just from all the, I got to do the commute thing and just got to get it going earlier before to get the day off started right. So today I want to talk about, everyone talks about, oh, it's about reducing story size, making the work, the scope smaller so that you can fit it into 2 weeks. And I'm like, that is not the only thing. There's two other key things to making stuff done in less than 2 weeks, not in 2 weeks, not in 1 month, not in 1 week, but less time. And that's for the team to be fearless and for, my brain just went numb, but it's to be fearless, to ask questions and not not to fear not knowing everything on the planet, if that's the great way to saying it. And then also have the freedom to share and help your teammates. I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. And this 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way so that we can bring value to the customer, not work crazy hours to get there, and have a little fun along the way. I think people miss out the fun part, but we'll get there. Together, we'll work it out. And speaking of working out together, if you need any coaching, just got a certification, anything, I have started a new coaching program that you can go to our 5 a.m. Mester Scrum website and looking to see. There is a 30-minute coaching call where we can talk about if it makes sense for you, right? It's not a high pressure sale. It's just me. And if you need a partner in your journey. So let's talk about this. And maybe that goes into the fearless part, right? Sometimes we have to realize we don't know everything and it's okay. And don't be fearful of asking for help. And that's where the team comes in. So many people are scared to death to ask for help, but that's what helps speeds the process up. Instead of dwelling on something for hours or days at a time on trying to come up with a solution, the ability of the team to not fear asking questions or help from the team is so critical. Like in daily Scrum, they should be asking for help. And if no one's asking for help, but it takes more than a couple of days to finish something, you have a problem on your team, right? So it's to promote that fear that you're not going to get ridiculed. You're not going to get downgraded in a yearly review because you asked the question and you didn't have the answer to everything on the planet, and not fear that people are going to jump on you when you don't know. They're going to say, that's okay. I did something like that the other day, or let's work it out together. That's what you want in your team. So part of getting under 2 weeks, having that fearlessness of asking for help speeds up the process, right? Speeds up the solutioning, speeds up the ability to build a better quality product. And then the other half is the freedom of time to be able to offer to help other teammates. And there's two parts. It's like you personally, and then it's the other person, right? The freedom to share. If so many times organizations build up this criteria where people have to get stuff done and it's all on themselves. The problem is we need to give the freedom of those people to also help teammates on the team to make the speed of the process go faster so that we can build things in under 2 weeks. And you need those two things to be in that position. And again, this ain't story size, because the story size could be small, but it could be complex and something that, but it can be even faster when people are fearless to ask questions and have the freedom to help answer those questions. Like if they're under pressure, like you got to get 50 stories done in 2 weeks and you can't help other people, or the freedom to help other people just so they don't feel like you're not in competition with your partners on your team. It's a team effort. So those are two things that you got to think about. Not just the technicality of size of the work, but the dynamics, the team dynamics of the team. Are they fearless to be able to ask the question, or do they fear repercussions because they may look dumb, or people may perceive them look dumb, and they really don't, right? And people like can't ask questions because they're scared to death to look stupid. But in reality, that's all in their mind, right? But no, there are organizations that will take that out. And we, as agile coaches and scrum masters and teammates, have to work to minimize that. Like, why are you asking that question, right? And it should be more, how can I help you solve the problem that you're stuck on, right? And the ability of people to offer that help, to the freedom to be able to say, okay, I can hold off what I'm doing right now. I have the freedom to go help my partner, my teammate on solving a problem, or adding my thought process to the solution. So those two things contributed to really more about being under 2 weeks to getting stuff done, and not just the size of a story. And I wanted to share that because you got to look for that as an agile coach, a scrum master, and look to make sure the team is not fearful of asking questions, right? And they don't have this perceived notion in their mind, well, if I ask a question, then I won't get promoted and I'll look bad and it won't look like I know what I'm doing. It's okay. Everyone doesn't know things. If you don't know things, tells me you're not pushing the envelope from a creative standpoint to new product lines, right? So if you're not fearful and you can't ask those questions, then you're not pushing the envelope of your capabilities in your professional future. So, and then the other thing is having the freedom to say, I can help you. I can put my stuff to the side, or say, hey, I'm going to be done this. I'm going to take a break in about a half hour. Once I take the break, I'd be more than happy to work with you and help you solve the problem, or share my thoughts on what I have done in the past on this activity, or what I've seen. Maybe we can work together to come up with a solution. So that's what I have today. I want to wish you all a great day. Happy scrumming, and may you be healthy and happy. All right. I'll see you. Well, you know what? We're going to do a show tonight at 8 o'clock. So we're going to do our jobs report. Haven't done it in a while. I did do some numbers. I think I posted last week some graphics. So we're going to do that tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you think you got your cert, or you're going in the market and you want to do some coaching, try my open call for 30 minutes free. Talk about my coaching program. See if it can help you or make you feel less fearful about your future. That was kind of goofy, wasn't it? All right. Take care, everyone. Happy